Hello everyone. I'm feeling better than I did yesterday, tonsil wise, but I also woke up at 4 a.m. needing to take medicine, so I took medicine. So I'm feeling generally a lot better right now, but again, I also don't know if it's gonna be like, oh, I'm feeling better because I'm taking medicine, and then like if I do have, let's say, strep, I'm pretty sure, again, I'm not a medical expert, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure you have to take antibiotics for strep because it can just like go away a little bit and then come back and then go away a little bit and then come back. I don't know. I guess my biggest thing is if I didn't have a baby, I would just say, oh, I'm feeling better. I'm just gonna let this ride out until I need to go to the doctor, because that's the type of person I am where I'm like, okay, unless I need to go, I don't really want to go. But because I have a baby and I want to get over whatever this is as soon as possible so I can go back to being a mom, I'm like, okay, if Ty's literally prancing around in his underwear right now.
No, just with Hayden.
Just with Hayden, I know. Anyway, because the fact that I need to get back to being a mom and whatever, I'm gonna go and figure out what this is. I swear if this is just like a common cold, I'm gonna flip, because the problem right now is I don't understand what's going on in my body at all right now. So I was sitting there thinking last night, I was like, if I did just have a cold, I don't know if I'd be able to recognize it right now because of how out of whack my body is as a whole. I don't know. I'm really paranoid to go because I don't feel like I'm bad enough to go to a doctor. But again, if I can go and just say, I'm a mom, I just need to be back to like 100% as soon as humanly possible. What can we do to get there? That would be lovely. Shelly's gonna come over a little bit to watch Hayden while we go. I'm hoping that Hayden will take a nap. So yeah, probably about 2 hours now. So if I could get her to fall asleep and take a nap, that would be ideal, because yesterday I feel like because we had a schedule the day before and she got a solid amount of sleep, yesterday was crazy because she had no schedule. We let her sleep until whatever, and then I don't know, she was all over the place with sleep yesterday, so I'm not sure why, but I would like to try to, again, she doesn't need a schedule yet, she's still not even 3 months old, but the earlier you start a schedule, the better it is. Well, that's the thing, is I was hoping we'd get on a schedule too, but it's hard to do that when your baby doesn't have a schedule. Like last night, we could have been asleep a lot earlier, but she was struggling. Shelly's gonna head over in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna get Hayden ready and then see if I can get her to take a nap. And then hopefully we could just have Shelly sit with the monitor, and if she needs, come and get Haiti. I want like at least one no contact nap a day. And usually around like 12 to 2 is what I'm hoping that is, you know? That's the thing, is I don't know. Holy cow, Hayden, I hope you watch this one day and know that you are so stinking loved. I've decided maybe these vlogs need to just be like, good luck, Charlie, how it's all dedicated to Charlie. We'll just do it to all of our kids. I'm so excited to watch the vlogs when the kids are older and they get to see how they were. I think that's like, I wish we started vlogging when I was Hayden's age. I wish. Okay, I feel really dumb how nervous I am. I'm like so nervous to go and then be like, you just have a cold or something. Like something so dumb. I don't like going to a doctor unless I feel like it's really, really an issue. But also, I have a baby. I need to go and get whatever this is figured out, you know? But it's weird because I don't feel sick. And my cousin was like, are you not letting yourself feel sick? Like, are you know? I don't know. That's another thing I have to make sure I tell them is I'm breastfeeding. I can't take anything that's going to dry out my milk. Even though I already feel like my milk is dry. It's not, but I feel, okay, I'm gonna help her out. She's just getting frustrated. My tonsils do look a lot better, and now I'm overthinking. I'm like, what if I don't even need to go, and they're gonna be like, you could have given this one more. Again, I don't like that I'm going to the doctor. I'm sitting in the front seat. I don't like that I'm going to the doctor for something that is not even that bad. Again, the whole reason I'm going is because of Hayden. If we didn't have Hayden, I wouldn't be going right now.
Because you need a break.
No, but because I need to know.
No,
I need to be better so I can take care of her, and I also need to know.
I don't want her to go like this, though, too. Look where you're at.
I know, I'm in the front seat.
You're in the front. You haven't sat next to me in years.
I sat next to you to get my license. Anyway, the other reason why I'm like, okay, we do have to go is if it is a tonsil infection, we have to get it documented because, again, my family is very prone to very bad tonsil issues, and my mom was like, okay, this is a tonsil infection, you have to go get it medically documented because if you get a tonsil infection 3 times the next year, you need to get your tonsils removed, and if you don't get it documented, insurance won't cover it, so you'll have to pay for getting your tonsils removed. So that's, again, the only reasons are I'm going for Hayden so I can get over this and be a mom, and because my family's prone to tonsil infections. Anyway, I love where we're going. I really, when I called this morning, wow, that sounded like tonsils swollen. When I called this morning, I called the OB first, which I am well aware of what an OB is for, right? My parents were like, you did also have a clogged duct. If you were to have a sore throat or whatever on your 6-week appointment, they would want to know more about it and they would check you for it at your 6-week appointment. And they're like, because you are postpartum, maybe call them first and ask where they would suggest to go. So I wasn't calling necessarily to go in because I figured I wouldn't be able to. But the lady answered and I'm like, hey, here's what, I just had a baby. My tonsils are having issues. I also had a clogged duct. I don't know if those two are related. I was told to call on here and see if this is something I can get checked there or get a suggestion of where I should go. And the lady was like, well, this is an OB. I'm like, yes, I know, I just had a baby, so I don't really know. I was just told to come and just call. And she's like, yeah, well, this is an OB. So we only do stuff. What did she say? How did she say it? It kind of just made me feel like I was like the dumbest person in the world. Even though I knew that I wasn't going to go in there, I was really mainly just asking, where should I go? Because we don't have a family doctor here. And she was like, just go to Instacare. I'm like, okay, thanks. So that made me feel dumb, and now I feel like I'm going to go into Instacare, and they're all going to make me feel dumb. Which, okay, sorry, no one can make me feel dumb. I feel like they're all going to go in there and look at me like I'm stupid. I just don't want to do this. We walked in and had no idea where to go. No idea. But we just signed in. She was like, do you have any COVID symptoms like cough, fever, sore throat? And I was like, I've had a sore throat. I swear if I have COVID again, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Okay, you got tested.
Yep.
And what'd they say?
Strep. Nothing yet.
Oh, yeah. But you just got all your vitals done and tested for strep and
Which if I do,
answered all the
if
questions.
I do have strep, I would be so shocked.
Really?
Because, well, is strep the kind that, like, if you get it again, it's not the same as before? Like, is that
I have no idea what it is.
I know there's a certain kind of sickness that you can't get the same version multiple times. Because I did have strep before, and that was, like, the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like,
Yeah.
worst. And this is not than that. So.
I don't know.
Okay, so good news. I don't have strep. They were like, it seems like it's just like a virus. What? She's like, your tonsils look all right. I feel like if we would have come yesterday, like yesterday morning, we would have had a different result because of how bad they were, which I'm not upset or anything. I'm actually totally okay with this because I don't have to be on antibiotics. If I had strep, I would have to be put on antibiotics. Anyway, the first lady was like, oh, your tonsils are swollen. I'm like, yeah, they were worse yesterday. And the second lady was like, your tonsils aren't bad. So a little bit confusing. She also looked at them for like half a second, which I'm not second guessing anything. Again, I am like totally fine with this answer. But she's like, yeah, it just seems like you have a virus. Just rest. I'm like, okay, hard to do. So good news. don't have to be on antibiotics. Less good news, I still will have anxiety about getting Hayden sick on accident. I guess my biggest thing is I'm like, okay, I didn't ask her, I'm like, okay, but could it be a tonsil infection? Because it's the thing is like I've been doing a lot of Googling. I'm not saying I trust Google because Google gives you just whatever answers you basically want to hear. But like on Google it's saying that tonsil infections can be viruses. So I'm like, okay, if I go back in a month with the same thing, I'm not saying I will, I'm hoping not, but also my family's had so many issues in the past that I'm like, if I go back in a month, will this time count or will I have to get 3 more times on top of this to get my tonsils removed? It doesn't really matter. But anyway, I don't have to be on antibiotics. The weird thing to me is I don't feel sick, and she's like, yeah, it's just a virus. I'm like, okay, I don't feel sick, but okay. Again, I'm not second guessing anything she said. Maybe I'm just triggered because I'm like, I went to Instacare for that. Again, the whole reason I didn't want to go is because I didn't feel bad enough to go. The entire reason I went is because I want to make sure that whatever I have isn't like, you need to be staying away from your baby, or you need to be on antibiotics, or else you're never going to get over this, or whatever. So I guess all in all, I got the best answer I could have out of the situation. Yeah. But I didn't want to go to Instacare to get it. I also just wonder if maybe because I am breastfeeding, that's why everything is so out of whack. Because I did get a clogged duct, which you can get that anytime you get sick. If anything else is happening in your body, you're more likely to get mastitis or clogged duct or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, it's just been kind of a nap time. I was on my phone. I'm kind of sick of it. I'm definitely still going to be multitasking on my phone and doing stuff. But this room is a disaster. As you can kind of see, it is just it's a pigsty in here. So I'm gonna try to get some of it clean before Danielle wakes up, and hopefully it's all good. I don't know, hopefully I can get a lot more and a lot faster than I did last time, but this place definitely needs some cleaning. Okay, I'm back out to the garage. Going to try to do some sort of little workout. Again, probably just some pull-ups, but basically the same thing as the other day. But this time, 4 pull-ups to help me out a little bit. Brought the grip things. That way my grip doesn't give out as much, and hopefully I can get a little something workout. We'll see what I'm able to do. So it's just super quick out there. Didn't do a whole lot because I can definitely tell my body's not quite used to these higher rep kind of stuff. And yeah, just higher reps, more faster pace kind of workout. So I'm definitely feeling it from yesterday. So I'm just going to come in and I'm going to do some stretches, and then it is definitely time for bed. So we're gonna get what I can done. Danielle's in the office just getting some work done, and we are gonna go to bed. Hayden's in bed, so hopefully she can stay asleep. She's been pretty good, but we'll see.
Okay, so I was drinking a pre-made, specifically made for lactation electrolyte drink that I got on Amazon, which was fantastic, except it was like $20 something for 12 pack, and you're supposed to drink 3 of those a day. So that was not working for me anymore. It was kind of ridiculous. These though, it's just 1 packet per serving, and that's a day. And I've been drinking the watermelon one, so I have over there. And I just kind of chug one of those at least once a day, so I know I'm getting electrolytes. But now I'm gonna try one of these ones. I've heard these are the best, the Rocket Pop ones. So we're gonna try them. These are actually probably the best tasting electrolytes I've ever had, if I'm being honest. I have one already made. It's a watermelon one, so I'm gonna chug it, and then we'll switch it, and I'll taste it, but then drink the rest tomorrow. Also, my tonsils don't even feel swollen anymore. They were so terrible yesterday, and then today, they hurt, and then now it's just like a little bit of soreness maybe, I don't know. Okay, Hayden needs me, so I'm literally just going to taste this really quick and then go take care of her. That's really warm water. Whoa, I don't love that. No, I don't love that. Too bad, it's already in there. Watermelon was better. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We should have gone to bed a long time ago, but Hayden fell asleep probably about 40 minutes ago, and we've just been hanging out since, so. I love you guys. Always remember that you are worth it. Bye, guys.